Hello, good evening to all of you. Myself Sachin Suryavanshi, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Arihant College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Bavdhan, Pune. Today we are going to discuss on the topic of Introduction to Auditing. So, first of all, we see introduction of auditing. Economic decision in every society must be based upon the information available at the time the decision is made. Unreliable information can cause inefficient use of resources to the determine of the society and to the decision makers themselves. That means the unreliable information is very hazardous to our decision making. If we are taking decision for society, if we are taking decision for business, if we are taking decision for self, that time we need a reliable information. So a society becomes more complex, there is an increased likelihood that unreliable information will be provided to decision makers. There are several reasons for this, because there are several reasons for unreliable information, as like remoteness of information, voluminous data, and existence of complex exchange transactions. These all types of reasons impacted on the unreliable information, and unreliable information impacted on a decision maker while taking decision regarding to the society, regarding to the business, regarding to the every situation. As a mean of overcoming the problem of unreliable information, the decision maker must develop a method of assuming him that the information is sufficiently reliable for the decisions. In doing this, he must weight the cost of obtaining more reliable information against the expected benefits. Sometimes we think we are expanding more cost for this reliable information. For that reason, we need a reliable information in a maximum cost with a minimum cost. So we need to reliable information from whom. So that's the reason we take a decision to check a reliable information through the auditor. A common way to obtain such reliable information is a verification, that means audit, performed by an independent person who is not biased, who is not connected to anyone others. The audited information is then used in decision making process on the assumption that it is reasonably complete, accurate and unbiased. That means the information which provided by the unbiased person, independent person who provided this information to the others, that means to the business, to the organizations, to the society. If he is independent, he is not related, he is not familiar to the business or industry, then his opinion is also reliable, his opinion is unbiased. That's the reason this information is useful to the decision makers, and this information come through from the auditor. So basically the main reason behind audit is to getting a reliable information for decision making, to checking the information which we have, to checking the correctness of this information which we have provided. So these are simple basic points which we see in the introduction of audit. Basically, when we seeing what is audit in the next PPT, that time we understood what is actual auditing and what is audit. So before going to audit, we see the development and origin of audit. The term audit is derived from the Latin word audire, which means to hear. Audire means to hear. The Latin word audire converted into hear. In early days, an auditor used to listen to the accounts read over by an accountant in order to check them. Auditing is as old as accounting. It was used in ancient centuries such as Greece, Egypt, Rome, UK, and India. The Vedas contain refers to accounts and auditing. Arthashastra by Kautilya details rule for accounting and auditing of public finance. That means auditing have very big history. Auditing used from ancient centuries as like Greece, Egypt, Rome, UK, and in India also Vedas contain refers audits and accounts. Auditing evolved and grew rapidly after the Industrial Revolution in 18th century with the growth of joint stock companies, and the ownership and the management become separate. This is the one of the most important point because auditing have great scope in nowadays. uh, the impact of industrial revolution was very most important because from the industrial revolution we see the picture of businesses and industries before the era of industrial revolution, after the era of industrial revolution. The huge type here, the large number of productions companies, manufacturing companies are established their business and they produces long very big amount of productions. That time there was no separate system for checking and verifying these types of information, data and other things. From that time audit got a specific advantage to verify or uh, to check these types of information. That's the reason the ownership and the management become separate of this from the uh, joint stock companies. That's the reason shareholders and the owners and the other financial investors who needed the information regarding to their industry, regarding to the businesses, regarding to the organization. So this is the most important points which gives more importance to the audit, because these all persons are not connected daily with the businesses. That's the reason they need a reliable information, and this reliable information provided by only auditor to all these types of employees, shareholders, stakeholder, investors and all related parties to the business. The shareholders who were the owners need a report from an independent expert on the accounts of the company managed by the board of director who were the employees. The original objective of auditing was to detect and prevent errors and frauds. Basically, the main objective of audit is to detect and prevent errors and frauds. That means to finding the errors and to prevent. How to prevent, it is one of the most important part, and audit gives the way to finding errors and to how to prevent the errors. This is one of the most important objective of auditing, that means detecting and finding errors and frauds. So basically when we think about audit, first of all we see what is the basic mean of audit. In general meaning of audit, audit is a planned and documented activity performed by a qualified person to determine by investigation, examination or evaluation of objectives, evidences and adequacy and compliance with established procedures or applicable documents and effectiveness of implementations. So here we see what is audit. Audit is a planned document activity. Planned and document activity means we need to plan for doing audit with a paper. By audit is an activity performed by qualified personnel only. Qualified persons mean auditor. Auditor means a person who got a certificate from Institute of Chartered Accountant of India in India. That means CA, Chartered Accountant, is a qualified person to determine investigation, examination, evaluation of objective evidences. Evidences means the all the things that the businesses and the organizations recorded their information, recorded their data through which, as like bills, agreements and other things, uh, for compliance with established procedure, applicable document and effectiveness of implementation. So this is a very simple meaning of auditing. That means planned activity performed by qualified person to determine examination, evaluation, investigation through the evidences. Then we see the simple definition. Audit is an examination of accounts and records which is carried out by vouching the evidences supporting various transactions. By such an examination, it is ascertained that the balance sheet gives a true and fair view the state of affairs business, and profit and loss account gives a true and fair view of the profit and loss of a business. Auditing, in a simple word, auditing means nothing but examination of financial data. Financial data means financial data includes profit and loss account, balance sheet, financial statements, other statements as like cash flow, fund flow. These all types of information gives a true and fair view of business and business transaction, and this all information is verified or examined by the auditor for taking true and fair view from the data. This procedure means audit or auditing. Here is one of the definition of Professor L.K. Dixie. Auditing is an examination of accounting records undertaken with a view to establish whether they correctly and completely reflect the transactions to they relate. In a simple word, Professor L.R. Dixie saying that auditing is nothing but examination of accounting records, whether they are correctly or completely reflected with the transaction. That means we